As you can see, Team PNG, Papua New Guinea, arriving into HFC Bank Stadium final.
Yes, and there was just the captain, Unemba. She's been outstanding in this tournament. Powerful shots coming in from her. There's Nicola Demain, the former OFC Women's Football Technical Officer.
A new title for this final final.
Yes, most definitely. Previous tournament, previous Women's Nations Cup here in OFC has either been won by New Zealand or Australia and Chinese Taipei.
And the host, Team Fiji, a little prayer before coming out of their bus to the field here at HFC Bank Stadium.
Yeah, I believe every team has their own way of preparing and, psyching up. There's the leader, the goalkeeper coach. And it's great to see Fleming Serislev, the national men's coach, being part of this team and supporting Lisiko. There you have it. Lemonasau played 3 games for Fiji and won player of the match 3 times. Amazing player.
And also we have Trina Davis, as you can see, walking in. An electric atmosphere here at the HFC Bank Stadium in Suva, Fiji.
Yes.
Fans, you can see Fiji fans on the cement embankment.
Yes, good to see them out tonight. Support for the women's football.
Top 10 goals of this tournament so far. Zayda Stewart of Samoa, showing her brilliance. And not only during the game time, but scoring goal as well. Tali Yanding of Papua New Guinea, scoring the 3rd goals for Papua New Guinea against Vanuatu in that match. And Zayda Stewart stood out for this Samoan players for this OFC Women's Nations Cup, scoring from outside the 18-yard box there. It's about 25 meters away from the goal yard. You can see the 2 Vaka sisters from Lavina to Devina. And Devina finds the goal, the net, in that match. Loto Aniu, also a player for Tonga, also book her name in the score list for this OFC Women's Nations Cup. A great tournament so far, Finau.
Yes, good showcase of skills by the players.
Mary Maifiti of Solomon Island, wearing number 10. As you can see, she's got lovely footwork. Not only lovely footwork, she managed to find the goal. Brilliant right kick, right shot putter from her in that match. And then none other than Megan Guneba for PNG. And we'll wait and see if Guneba will score again in this final. And Fijian goal from none other than Lemonasau. Not only scored in that match, scored also for the match between Fiji versus Solomon Islands. You can see Lemonasau also a player to watch for this match. What can you say about the crowd here tonight?
Great crowd. You can already feel the thrill and excitement. We have some dignitaries out in the stands. Great to have them. We have the president of Fiji Football, Rajesh Patel. You also have the president of OFC, Lambert Maltok. There was the OFC General Secretary, Frank Castillo.
Now we listen to the captain for PNG tonight, Megan Guneba, for a short interview.
We have, they beat us in 2018 in New Caledonia, but it's okay. That's the other home ground. So now it's in their home ground. So we'll make sure and we'll give our best for this grand final, so we won't let our people and our team down. We'll give our best so we can beat Fiji in their own home soil. Then we can cause them upset so we can go back with the trophy back to our country. We thought, thank you, Lord, support us to me back to country. Thank you, Lord, prayer, blah, Misa big man stand team na. Bami plat game best tum na. Bami win Fiji long ground doon make you also rest na. Bami go back and country. Thank you.
As a captain,
Sophie Dialloy, the captain for this Fiji Coolers
for the last
girls team.
World Cup qualifier in 2018, we lost against New Zealand. We believe that we'll come up win, and we are looking forward, and we'll give our 100% for the final tomorrow. I think for the last 2 days, we've been calling our friends, our families, and the people of Fiji for their support for the final tomorrow.
Yes, the fans are on their feet, creating the buzz there in the stands tonight, La.
OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 Grand Final here at the HFC Bank Stadium between Papua New Guinea and Fiji. Who will be the new winner for this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022? We will know that after this match. As you can see, the flag bearers are out on the field for Papua New Guinea and also for Fiji.
It's great that the weather has improved today. Earlier on, we had a bit of rain and showers, and we have some of the dignitaries. As we can see, Rajesh Patel, the president of the Fiji Football. We have the president of PNG Football, John Capinato. We have OFC General Secretary, Frank Castillo, and David Firisua, the FIFA Development Officer for Oceania. Great to have them here supporting their teams and supporting women's football here in Oceania. The crowd is on their feet as they await the two teams to take the pitch tonight.
You can see the match officers walking into the field. A trophy for this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022. And both teams walking out.
Yes, you see Sophie Dialloy of Fiji Coolers and Megan Munemba leading their teams out for a final showdown, for a final dance here tonight.
Who will take the trophy? We will wait until the end of this game.
Proud moment for this girl, Lavinia.
Definitely a proud moment for the girls, for their family, nations, the two nations, Papua New Guinea and Fiji. As you can see, also present at the grandstand watching this final is none other than the president of OFC, Lambert Martin.
Yes, and also good to see the French ambassador to Fiji, Francois Javier Leger, also in attendance.
Now the national anthem of Papua New Guinea. national anthem of Fiji. HFC Bank Stadium crowd here tonight, and also you can see supporters coming in and filling up the embankment side of the grandstand.
Let's have a look at the teams taking on the field tonight. For Papua New Guinea Team A, we have Faith Karise in goal, Lavinia Holla, Margaret Joseph, Lucy Maino, Olivia Upa in defense, Raylene Bauleua, Marie Kaipu, Shirley Ending, Megan Gonamba, the captain, Ramona Padio, and Ramona Morris. And the formation for Papua New Guinea, 4-5-1 formation. For Team Fiji, the host nation, we have Serwe Vasitonga in goal, Philomena Rodhe, Meroni Tora, Vanisha Kumar in defense, Dema Nassau, Coletta Likudulula, Trina Davis, Chotivini Tambua, Veniana Ronandi, Maria Veronica, and Sophie Ndi Yalowai, the captain. And the formation also playing 4-5-1. Interestingly, both teams coming in with the same formation. Let's see how they'll battle it out tonight. For the Fiji team, there is no changes from the semi-final match. And in control of the match, we have Sharma Maimai from the Solomon Islands, Maria Salmasina from Samoa, Heloise Simmons from New Zealand, and Delvin Coel from Vanuatu will be the fourth and reserve referee.
All the best, Captain. Enjoy your game. Thank you. We welcome our viewers who are joining us via OFC live stream page, Pacifica TV or New Zealand TV. This is the OFC Women's Nations Cup Grand Final 2022 between Papua New Guinea and Fiji.
Yes, Lavinia, as we've heard from the captain earlier on, both teams are definitely trying to take it a notch up. Papua New Guinea losing to Fiji in the earlier matches in the Pacific Games, definitely want to come in here and, take that win away. And their best placement has been in third place, so this is definitely already a notch up for them. For the Fiji Cooler girls, they lost to New Zealand in the previous Nations Cup. So definitely they would want to put their name out there in history and be the first one to qualify, apart from New Zealand, in this confederation. There you have it, the coach for Fiji, Lisa Cole, the brains behind these Digicel Cooler girls, and Fleming Seridef, the national men's coach. It's great to see him support the women's team. And the countdown from the fans.
Vanisha Kumar to kick off for Fiji. Knowing what is at stake in this match, what do you think probably on the players' mind right now?
Definitely the coaches would have, come in with their strategies, and interestingly, Fiji is applying pressure early here. But if we look at the coaches, there's Lisa Cole from Fiji and Nicola Domain. from Papua.
Papua New Guinea in possession now. Marie, can she switch that to Megan? No, collected. Oh! That was lucky for Fiji.
Yes, Seruwaya Vasutonga seems to have injured herself in the process, trying to save that. Good thumbs up. So good attack coming here from PNG. Second minute of play. A good cross there. Unfortunately, they could not find Ramona Padio and Charlie Ading.
Throw in from PNG. Cleared off by Choti Vinita Bua. Kumar couldn't control that one. Still with Fiji, Sophie Dialloy. Back for PNG. Marie turns. Right there with the ball. Cleared that away into the halfway line. Dema Nassau. Still Dema Nassau. Dema Nassau into the corner of the 18-yard box. Dema Nassau take a shot. No, wide of the goal mouth. You know.
Yes, good attempt coming in there for Dema. Just couldn't find Coletta Likuldula out on the left to nod it in.
Faith Kasire. Lavi.
Yes, we see that coming here from Dema. We know her skills. Great footwork. Unfortunately, a defensive blunder coming in there from Lucy Maino. And they were almost punished by Dema.
Marie for PNG. Marie into the edge of the 18-yard box. Marie still in the 18-yard box. Unfortunately, couldn't get that through as it was cleared by Veronica. Vasutonga to Veronica. Likuzula played it inwards to Choti Vinitambua. A one pass from Choti Vinitambua. Cleared by Papua New Guinea. Lavi. Ranandi to take the throw in for Fiji. Dema couldn't control that one. Cleared by Margaret. Fiji in possession now. Likuzula couldn't control that one. Unfortunately, the ball went out of play. Lavi played backward to Margaret. Through pass to Raylin. Raylin to Charlie. Charlie ending. A bit too hard on that kick. Right into the hands of Vasutonga, the goalkeeper of Fiji. Ramona couldn't control that one. Will be a throw in for Fiji. In possession. Egan. Guneba couldn't control that one. Cleared by Fiji. Throw in for PNG. That will be taken by Hola. Hola with a throw in. First corner kick for this match final.
Yes, good attempts coming in from both teams. Great defense as well. Looking at the structure coming into the game, you know, both similar structure 4-5-1, so they're flooding the midfield.
Guneba with a corner kick into the 18-yard box. PNG still in possession. Charlie turns, clear that away. Lovely cross kick. Tina Davis for Fiji. Runs with the ball. Tina Davis. Couldn't connect that pass to Kumar. So back to PNG. Lavi. Intercepted by Likudula Dula. Likudula Dula. Sophie Dialloy. Sophie Dialloy. To Demanasau. Demanasau. Tina Davis. Right there. Mereoni. Totivini. Veronica. PNG in possession now. Charlie. Charlie with the ball onto their right links. Veronica couldn't control that one, so it'll be a throw in for PNG.
Yes, good play coming in there from Fiji here in the 7th minute of play. Still PNG nil, Fiji nil. You see them as they attack. They couldn't get through. They play back to defense, taking the pressure off. Good structured football by them.
PNG in possession now. Uka, taken away by Likudula Dula. Likudula Dula, halfway on the field. Pass through to Trina Davis. Trina Davis, 2 more defenders left to beat. A lovely clearance. Even though it deflected off their last man down, Faith was there, the goalkeeper for PNG, to collect.
Yes, you definitely see the bench getting excited up on the feet. Great counter coming in from Fiji. Good defense by PNG. Trina taking that powerful right footer.
OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 Grand Final between Papua New Guinea and Fiji. We are on to the 8th minute of this game, still nil all.
And as I mentioned earlier, Lisa Cole and Nicola Demain, it's a battle of the brains, it's a battle of the strategy. So I guess tonight, they've known each other's type of playing. Lisa Cole have been the coach for PNG in the under 16 Women's World Cup back in 2016 when PNG hosted. So she's familiar with some of these players who are now in the national team. Also, you see Nicola Demain. She was the former coach for Samoa in the last Pacific Games. And they played against Fiji in the pool match. They beat Fiji, so she knows the style of football.
Charlie still with the ball. Charlie with the ball. Pass it through. Unfortunately, couldn't get it away from Ranandi. PNG, Lavi to Charlie. Guneba tried to control that one, unfortunately cleared by Radea. Radea. Long clearance from Totivini Dialloy, who cleared the ball away from the Fiji danger zone.
Yes, you see the PNG team playing it from the back through the middle, trying to find Megan Ngunemba. We know her abilities. She's a powerful striker. We've seen how she's scored in the previous matches. And definitely, as you see, as she takes the ball, there's 2 or 3 defenders on her, making sure that Fiji does not concede a goal.
Yes, you're right in that sense. Guneba with the ball. Guneba. A lovely pass. Unfortunately, Marie couldn't find Guneba. Ball went out of play. And it'll be the corner kick for Papua New Guinea.
Definitely. Short, quick passes between Yanding and Gunemba. Great skills and footwork coming from them.
Guneba with the cross kick into the 18-yard box. Just miss the far post, Tinau.
Yes, there you have Lucy Maino, the defense, coming up there trying to take a lethal header for Fiji. Slightly missing there.
Long clearance from Veronica into the halfway line. Finds Kumar. Pass it back to Sophie Dialloy. Down the line. Likudula Dula. Back to Sophie Dialloy. Unfortunately, cleared by Papua New Guinea, Margaret Joseph. Into the halfway line. Papua New Guinea still in possession. Played it back to Margaret Joseph. Lucy. And Lucy to Lavi. Throw in for Fiji into the 12th minute of play. Still 0-0. Ranandi finds Demanasau. Likudula Dula cross it inside to Demanasau. Demanasau into the 18-yard box. Still Demanasau. Third. Looks up. Pass that ball. Well read by Faith Kasiri, the goalkeeper of Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea in possession now. Played it to their midfielder, Raylin. Oh, a lovely lob kick from the midfielder for Papua New Guinea. Unfortunately, couldn't find Marie. And at the same time, awkward landing from Seruaya.
Yes, Seruaya Vasitonga down on the field. Medical assistance been called in for further assessment.
Looks like
great ball coming in there. Great attack from PNG. Seruaya Vasitonga, she's been down in the first few minutes of play. I hope she did not acquire an injury then that is affecting her now. We saw her in the first few minutes of play. She went down in that first attempt by PNG. She's been sensational in this tournament, keeping goals at bay. This is the final. It's any match that any player would want to, be in and complete it. So we can see that she's in pain. Hopefully, it's nothing major.
a pack crowd supporting both teams, PNG or Fiji, in this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 Grand Final. And this injury will get the players to have a breather, have a drink of water before they restart this match.
It's good to see the excitement out in the stands. The craze that's happening. They're out here to cheer on their teams. You see even the Solomon Islands. You see other teams that's out. But it's really just not just support for the team. It's support for women's football here in Oceania, as they come to watch the football queens of Oceania dance out tonight.
Yes, final. You can hear the crowd cheering for Papua New Guinea and for Fiji, waving their flag as we wait for the medical team still attending to Washington.
It will definitely have an impact on women's football, not just around our region, but especially here in Fiji. You see a lot of girls up there in the stands with their flags. They haven't really watched a lot of women's football on TV, so the impact of this tournament is really great for the development of the sport.
You can see the Solomon Island supporters are here, but cheering for Papua New Guinea. So that's great. So even though they play against each other, they bow out in the semi-finals, they're still here supporting their sisters from other nations. And tonight is none other than Papua New Guinea and Fiji.
Lisa Cole dishing out some instructions. As I mentioned, these coaches know each other. They know the teams. They've been against them before. They've coached some of these players. It'll come down to to which coach is the better strategist. And it's good to see Vasitonga back on the field.
Vasitonga, the dual international, play football as a goalkeeper and also play netball for Fiji, you know.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that in the way she directs play from the back. She has good, peripheral view. She speaks out to her defenders and good agility on the goal line.
Sophie Diallo-Wai couldn't control the ball. Back to Charlie. Now it's back to Sophie Diallo-Wai, the captain for Fiji. Finds Trina David. A lovely shield by Marie. Veronica for Fiji. Played it to their left wing. Finds Likudula Dula. Likudula Dula to Demanasau. And you can see Demanasau is being marked by the Papua New Guinea midfielder as well.
Yes, most definitely.
Marie into the 18-yard box. Still Marie with the ball. Pass it to their captain. Good ball. That's a goal for Papua New Guinea. And Papua New Guinea score first for this OFC Women's Nation Cup Final 2022.
Yes, and PNG is up on their feet. Remember, the captain taking this team forward. As I had mentioned earlier, Lavinia, she's the player to watch. She definitely has the powerful shot coming in, if we've seen in the previous matches. She comes from a football family, so definitely great skills. Good throw ball coming in from Ramona Padio to Marika Ipu. Marika Ipu looks up, sees her captain, and a powerful right footer that leaves no chance for Sarawak Vasitonga.
PNG to take the throw. Davina Hola. Lucy Minor. PNG still in possession. 19th minutes of this match. PNG is leading by 1 goal to Fiji. Likudula Dula into the corner of the 18-yard box. Still Likudula Dula couldn't cross that inside to find Trina Davis. Unfortunately, deflected off the PNG number 2, Lavi Hola.
Yes, Fiji on attack. Likudula flying down the grandstand touchline side. Good defense coming in from Lucy Maino. This player has been outstanding for PNG in the defensive line. She reads play well.
Throw in for PNG to be taken by Radea. Radea with the throw in to the edge of the 18-yard box. Sophie Diallo-Wai throws it inside. Cleared by Papua New Guinea. Trina Davis.
Yes, again you see the shot coming in from Diallo-Wai. And again, it's Lucy Maino stepping up to clear that ball out of the defensive third. She's a very fast defender, and she sets the defense well from the back. They've been trying to get it through Coletta down the grandstand touchline side, but they just cannot penetrate her defense.
Trina Davis to take the free kick for Fiji. Trina Davis, a long floating ball. Totipini. Unfortunately, that went straight right to the hands of Faith Kasire, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea.
Faith Kasire, killing time out there on the edge of the penalty area. You see here when the free kick was taken, she was, setting up her defense, and they definitely kept Fiji's line at the edge of the penalty area. So it's quite difficult to score from that angle.
Trina Davis. Trina Davis kept that forward with 2, 3. Still Trina Davis, but couldn't cross that inside the 18-yard box. So it'll be a goal kick for Papua New Guinea.
Deflection coming off Papua New Guinea. So a corner kick there for Fiji. Definitely, as you see, Trina has skills. She's fast down the line, but every time she takes the ball, there's 2 or 3 defenders on her, ensuring that she doesn't cross it and, into the penalty area.
So will Trina Davis get this corner kick into the penalty area? Yes, a cross kick from Trina Davis. Unfortunately cleared by Ramona of PNG. Now back into Fiji's possession. Ranandi didn't pass that to any Fijian player. So Margaret to Lucy. Lucy finds Marie. It's a lovely cross kick field. Now Charlie. Cross that inside. Veronica will try to clear that for Fiji. PNG seems to settle first in this first half. Captain Guneba couldn't control that. Demanasau. Demanasau tries to dribble. Bit of tussle on the field. Free kick awarded for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, we can see Chotivini Tambua. Free kick awarded to PNG. You can see the PNG, slightly changing their play. Foul coming in from her.
Sliding kick from Chotivini Tambua.
And as we see, as Fiji attacks, the whole PNG team, they fall back to defense. So they outnumber the Fiji team in the penalty area. So it's definitely difficult to penetrate. So they're going into defensive mode and ensuring that this score remains.
Maino tried to take a short pass there. Unfortunately, intercepted by Fiji and cleared away at the same time. Now the ball is back for PNG. PNG. Papua New Guinea in possession. Ramona. Megan. Ramona. A lovely cross kick for Ramona. Oh, unfortunately that went out of play,
Yes, you can see with Fiji, when they are in attack, it's quite opposite to PNG. They would send the ball. They let the ball go. They let the ball run. In Fiji, we're trying to dribble through the midfield and we lose the possession of the ball. You can see the skillful player like them, but she needs to release that ball early. Because otherwise the defense are falling quite fast. And, we lose that, Fiji loses that opportunity. But with PNG, they're so fast on counter-attack. Playing from the defensive third into midfield, down the grandstand touchline side, and switching that play. So they're definitely getting Fiji's defense off the mark. And, that's what they need to do. If Fiji needs to equalize, send the ball out. Don't dribble through that midfield.
Yes, Chotivini plays it to Nema. The ball is back for Papua New Guinea. Trina Davis run back to collect that ball. Sophie Dialloy. couldn't deliver that through pass to Vema. Radea. Guneba plays that to Marie. Marie Kaipu. Marie Kaipu on that left-hand side, still with her. Marie Kaipu looks up, plays it backward. Ramona intercepted by Trina Davis.
Here in the 27th minute, final of the OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022. PNG leading 1-0. Nicola DeMay, former OFC Women's Development Officer.
Ramona Padio to take the free kick for Papua New Guinea. Padio with a free kick right into the... Oh! Washington couldn't stop that one. It's another goal for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, and you can see the bench. They're excited. Here in the 28th minute. Good goal coming in from PNG. Seruaya Vasutonga is down. And the fans up on the stands are cheering on. You can hear the cheers for PNG.
Yes, the fans are cheering for Papua New Guinea here tonight.
Interestingly, as the ball comes in, you can see Vasutonga. She's hobbling on the goal line. She seems to have, incurred the injury from the previous 2 fouls.
Yes, Pina. You can see her working at the back of the net. And definitely we'll see another goalkeeper for Fiji while they try to assess Vasutonga.
Yes, with powerful strikers coming in from PNG, in the likes of Yanding, Paipu, Ngunemba. It's difficult for her if she's carrying an injury. There's definitely getting a breather.
Looks like there'll be a substitution for Fiji goalkeeper.
Yes. And remember, we will have a new winner tonight for the Women's Nations Cup 2022. Former winners have only been New Zealand, who have directly qualified to the World Cup, being co-host. And Chinese Taipei and Australia also former winners of this competition, but however they have moved on to the Asian Confederation.
Substitution for Fiji. Coming out is Seruaya Vasutonga, the goalkeeper, and replacing her as a goalkeeper is Selai Tikoisuba.
Unfortunate for Seruaya Vasutonga. She has been great in this tournament, unable to finish this final match.
Vanessa Kumar. Long kick down the left-hand side from Demanasau. Couldn't find Coletta. So it will be a throw-in for Papua New Guinea. Into the 30th minutes of play. Papua New Guinea leading Fiji by 2 goals to Fiji nil.
You can see PNG keeping their defensive structure, falling back. And when there's a counter attack, they need to transition fast. That's what PNG does. When they gain possession of the ball, there's quick counter attack.
Miliana with a throw in by Sophie Dialowai, unfortunately cleared by Papua New Guinea. Morris played that backward. A long floating ball past the two defenders for Fiji into the hands of the replacement goalkeeper, Selai Tikoi Suba. Megan, a back flip from Megan to find Ramona. Unfortunately cleared by Veronica. Then Manasau. A foul on them Manasau now.
Yes, and as you see, when they transition play, there's a whole lot of Fiji players still in the defensive third.
Jotibini Tambua with the ball now. Likudula Dula. Can she beat these two defenders? Yes, she did. Likudula Dula into the 18-yard box. Cleared away by Margaret. So he'll be
good defense coming in again from none other than Lucy Maino.
Corner kick for Fiji. 32nd minutes of this game, you know. Can Fiji put a point on this, a goal?
Anything is possible, Lavinia. Less than 18 minutes into in the first half, but PNG is playing a good defensive game today. They're reading play well.
Nikuzula with a corner kick. Drives that ball into the 18-yard box, only to be cleared by PNG number 5, Upa. So another corner kick for Fiji.
Yes, you can see Sirwe Vasuitong are still receiving treatment in the technical area. The cheers coming in from the stands. Fans getting behind their girls.
Likudula with a cross kick into the 6-yard box. Unfortunately, headed away. And it'll be a goal kick for Papua New Guinea.
Deflection coming in there from PNG Lavinia for another corner kick to Fiji.
Another corner kick for Fiji. Likudula looks up. Drives that ball into the 18-yard box. Then Manasau. Couldn't pass that ball to Tora. Now the ball is still in with Fiji. Sophie Dialloy comes that ball past Kumar into Faith Castaway's hand, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea. Zula on the left leg. Cleared by Papua New Guinea. Guneba, a cross kick. Yes, Megan Guneba. A lovely save by Selai Vas Ikoisuba.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, when they get the ball, there's the quick transition, and the captain Megan Guneba, very dangerous player. She looks up, she has a peripheral view. She sees her striker Mari Kaipo and just places, between the Fiji defense.
Raylene couldn't find Guneba, their captain. Now the ball is back to Selai Tikoisuba. Papua New Guinea in possession. Ramona could not connect that one to Morris. So it'll be a throw in for Fiji by Ranandi. Nandi. To them Manasau. Chutimini. Cross kick field to Radea on their right back. The LOI to Trina Davis. You know, you can see the Papua New Guinea applying pressure, and when the ball comes to their half, they still applying pressure on Fiji.
They're definitely keeping the structure. They know, the game plan. They've come here. They're executing it well. Fiji needs to just play their game. Don't play into the PNG's hands. You see, as they transition, Fiji's midfielders, we don't have enough players up front. Here in the 37th minute, PNG is still winning, 2-0.
Throw in for Papua New Guinea. Kolataliku Zula tried to intercept that one. Unfortunately, it went out of play, so it'll be a goal kick taken by Kasirei. A quick one from Kasirei to Upa. Upa to Lavina Hola. Megan Guneba. Guneba turns. Still a back heel. Guneba to Padio to Yandi. Kaipu with the ball into the 18-yard box. Still Kaipu with the ball. Cleared away by Merewoni Tora. Papua New Guinea. Then Manasau. Maino. Yanding. Plays it back to their midfield. An aerial ball cleared away by Veronica. Sophie Dialowai tries to find Trina Davis. Yes, he did. Now to Demanasau. A lob pass to Trina Davis. Trina Davis into the 18-yard box. Unfortunately, cleared away by Papua New Guinea. Olivia. Upa.
Good attempt coming in from Fiji. Trina Davis down that embankment touchline side. Maybe if she looked up on the edge of the penalty area, you had Sophie Dialowai who was free. Because you had definitely had 6 defenders marking them and Venetia.
Trina Davis, a long high ball into the 18-yard box, but cleared away by Papua New Guinea captain Guneba. Finds Marie Kaipu. Kaipu with the ball. A lovely through pass by Kaipu. Veronica. To Liku Zula. Then Manasau turns. A lovely through pass from Demanasau to Kumar. Can Kumar score? Unfortunately, the keeper was right there at the right time, at the right place, saving that ball. Liku Zula. Tried to seal the ball, unfortunately went out of play. A bit of tussle there.
Yes, goal kick awarded. Referee giving a verbal warning to Coletta.
Pressure is high for the Fiji team, I may say, the players.
Yes, they know what is at stake here today. PNG playing their game well. Fiji to find their rhythm.
Even though PNG is leading by
You can see Coletta taking the ball out to the corner. There's some off-ball shoving and pushing coming in there. That's well addressed by the match official.
Throw in for Fiji by Radea. Radea finds Sophie Dialowai. Bit of tussle there for now. A free kick for Fiji. at the edge of the 18-yard box. Trina Davis will take the free kick for Fiji. Trina Davis. Trina Davis with a free kick. Finds Demonasau. Demonasau headed that in. A goal up for Fiji. Demonasau, the player of the match 3 times already, headed that goal.
And yes, Lavinia Demonasau, she has been 3 times player of the match in this tournament. And that's it. She scored the first goal for Fiji against Papua New Guinea in this first few minutes before this first half finish. And that's it. That's the goal from Demonasau in this first half match between Papua New Guinea and Fiji. And yes, it's a match to watch, very exciting because it's in the home soil here in Fiji. It's never too late. The score might change within some minutes.
Papua New Guinea. Yan, Mari Kaipu tries to cross that inside the 18-yard box, unfortunately cleared by Radea. You see Lisa Cole, even though he's got 9 months for this coaching Team Fiji, whether Team Fiji can make history here tonight, we'll wait until the end of this game, Adele. Corner kick for Papua New Guinea to be taken by none other than Megan Guneba, their captain. Guneba couldn't get that into the penalty area, so it'll be a goal kick for Fiji taken by Selai Tikoisuba. Shot goal kick from Fiji. Demonasau into the midfield. Demonasau tried to clear that ball down the field, but unfortunately Papua New Guinea's defense. Papua New Guinea. Likuzuladula with a quick free kick. Unfortunately, Trina Davis could not run for that one as she was in an offside position. So the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea, Faith Casson, with the ball. 44th minutes of this first half. Papua New Guinea leading Fiji by 2-1.
Yes, Lavinia, some of the key players that people are interested to watch this evening. It's Demonasau, 3 times Women of the Match here for Team Fiji. Sovin Dialawai, the captain, and Megan Kunemba, captain for Papua New Guinea, and Ramana Badio.
Trina Davis, look up, finds Likuzuladula. Chotivini Tambua to Demonasau. Demonasau take a long shot over the crossbar, out into the tracks here at HFC Bank Stadium. So it'll be a goal kick for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, Lavina, it's never too late for both teams. The score might change within the next half or the next few minutes. We can't underestimate which team. And the winner of this will go through to the Continental Cup, and the runner-up will be the second. And third is Solomon Islands.
Guneba. Oh, unfortunately, Guneba couldn't control that one. Saved by Selai Tikoisuba, replacement goalkeeper for Fiji.
And there's a 3-minute extra added time to this first half.
Papua New Guinea in possession. Charlie ending. Nico Dula for Fiji. Nico Dula. Tora. Find Sophie Diallo-Wai, their captain. Sophie Diallo-Wai with Sotivini Tambua. Sotivini Tambua. Radea to Mereoni Tora. Past the halfway line. Mereoni Tora to Trina Davis. Trina Davis with the ball. Look up. A through pass from Trina Davis to find Sophie Diallo-Wai. Sophie Diallo-Wai couldn't control that pass. Cleared by Olivia Upa of Papua New Guinea. So it will be a goal kick for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, Lavinia, as you can hear from the background, the grandstand, and you can hear people cheering up.
Eliana, miscommunication with Kumar. Back to Faith Kasiri, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea. No strikers for Fiji attempting to run for that ball, so Kasiri will try to hold that ball as long as she can. Kasiri, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea. A long clearance kick from Kasiri. Down the field, halfway line, went out of play. So it will be a throw in for Fiji. Taken by Viniana. Finds Dema. Counter-attack from Papua New Guinea. Ramona looks up, finds Megan Guneba. Unfortunately, the assistant referee called for an offside. So Guneba was caught offside. Unlucky in that sense. Otherwise, that could have been a goal opportunity for Papua New Guinea. Meroni Tora to take the free kick for Fiji. Finds Radea. Marie. So throw in for Fiji from Radea. That's a half-time whistle here at HFC Bank Stadium in Suva, Fiji. Papua New Guinea still leading Fiji by 2 goals to Fiji 1. Adele, what do you think of the first half?
And yes, Lavina, I must say this is a very interesting match to watch here. We have Papua New Guinea leading the score 2-1 against Fiji this evening. It's never too late for Fiji. The score sheets might be changed, the number might be changed, but we still have another 45 minutes left to go for the second half. And I must tell you, there are some key players to watch in this competition. They are Thema Nasawa and Sovin Diallo-Wai, the captain, Megan Kunemba for Papua New Guinea, and also Ramona Badio for Papua New Guinea. Ramona Badio scored 1 goal, second goal, and the captain Kunemba scored first goal for Papua New Guinea.
An interesting first half, Adele. You can see
it's been 3 amazing weeks of women's football here at the Nations Cup. We've seen the girls come out here, the teams come out, and
2018 in New Caledonia, and Fiji came in second, and Papua New Guinea came in fourth after Solomon Islands. And this is a history for Fiji because they host the tournament, and also they are on this final stage of this tournament. And it's a history for Fiji in this tournament, but 2 teams, 1 win. So the winner, this is not the end of the road. There's still another tournament in New Zealand where they will qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023.
Thank you, Adele. Now we'll throw to Finau Vulivuli with an interview with OFC Women's Development Manager Emma Evans.
Bula, and welcome to HFC Bank Stadium here in Suva, Fiji, where we're hosting the OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022. While the women's national team have been dazzling and showing their skills out on the pitch, we've had activities and programs running concurrently here for the women's and girls. With me is Emma Evans, the OFC Women's Development Officer. Emma, you joined in 2019 with OFC. How have you seen the standard of football in this tournament?
Thanks, Vinal. This tournament has been incredible. And last year we launched the All-In strategy. The main, mission of the strategy was to provide opportunities to women in the Pacific that would enable them to thrive. And that's really come to life here at the HFC Stadium. And I think, it's been years and years of developing football that's led us to this point. But today we've got 2 women coaching in the final. We've got a team of female referees out there. And of course we've had the WINS program developing commentators across the Pacific and here in Fiji. So been a fantastic amount of work and effort that's gone into this. But for me, this is what it's all about. We've got thousands of fans here in the stadium, young girls, young boys, seeing the best of the best in the Pacific perform. And I couldn't be happier and prouder.
Most definitely, Emma. We have some activities that I believe you are organizing, and the social development department have been organizing for little girls around this tournament. How has that been?
Yeah, so this year we launched the This Is How We Football campaign, and the aim of the campaign really is to showcase and highlight the talent and the passion and the flair that the Pacific Islands have when it comes to football. And we launched this campaign during this tournament, and it's been incredible to see young girls, boys join in. We've had girls-only festivals run by the Just Play team, and probably one of the highlights for me is the Just Play program has been so prevalent and so beneficial to developing players here in the Pacific. And we've got 7 players out there with Fiji tonight that came through the Just Play program and now performing here at the Women's Nations Cup final. So yeah, for me it's incredible, the opportunities we're seeing these young girls. I hope it inspires them to play out here themselves one day.
Yes, it's good to see the development. We definitely can see the skills, and you have teams that have basically brought in local players, but you've definitely seen the development within the member association that allowed them to progress. There'll definitely be one winner, a new winner for the Women's Nations Cup, New Zealand, having that direct qualifications as co-host of the Women's World Cup 2023 Australia-New Zealand. What would be the support given to this team that will be qualifying?
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting challenge, an exciting moment for the team that does qualify. It's the first time in history that this has happened for one of these Pacific Island nations outside of New Zealand. There'll be a huge amount of talent on display, but a huge amount of investment also needs to go in to support these players so they can perform on the world stage. So an incredible opportunity, and we need to continue to back them all the way.
Thank you, Emma. And one more, can we hear from the fans here today? Thank you, from the HFC Stadium here in Suva.
Just Play is a sport for development program developed by Oceania Football Confederation. Just Play program has been implemented across the Pacific since 2009 in partnership with the Australian Government, UEFA and Football Federation Australia. This exciting Sport for Development program uses football to promote physical activities and gender equity for primary age children while encouraging community involvement and healthy living. Just Play is in partnership with the Ministry of Education and is binding in a Memorandum of Understanding with Community Commitment. This program is designed for boys and girls aged 6 to 12 and is based around structured fun activity programs that enables children to play football at any time and in any situation. Just Play allows children the opportunity to build critical life skills through sport, ultimately creating social change in communities across the Pacific. This Sport for Development program trains local community leaders and teachers as coaches to rural and urban communities across the Pacific region. Coaches from schools and communities are also trained in strategies and methods of delivering quality sports and in educating through sports. Just Play tournaments and festivals are also organized every month, which brings together the Just Play family in each country. The main idea of this program is to ensure that children have a fun and positive experience that will encourage them to continue playing sport throughout their life. Our work is guided by the United Nations Convention on the Rights of a Child, particularly Article 6, Children's Right to Play. Just Play is designed to promote the involvement of both boys and girls in sport and their social development and ensure a lasting impact that centers on building the capacity of teachers and community members to independently deliver quality, fun sporting activities for children.
Olgata and Bulavinaka, welcome back to this second half of this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 Grand Final here at the HFC Bank Stadium. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first half.
Yes, in the first half we saw a lot of great attempts coming from both teams. PNG in the first few minutes. Trina having that great one through. Unfortunately with that powerful right footer, well defended there from Margaret Joseph. Yes, that's Serueva Suitonga, the first attempt to defend, and she was injured. And Mari Kaipu placing it for her captain with a powerful right footer, Megan Munemba. To see all the defenders, she put it in with her left footer. looks up, finds the captain, who's definitely not defended in that case. This free kick, as we saw the goalkeeper for Fiji, she definitely was injured from that first incident. And as the free kick comes in, she's trying to hobble to the right, couldn't get to the ball. Tries her best to save. PNG going 2-up in that case. And we have Demanasau. Great throw pass from her. Again, Tuna Davis. Sensational cross from her. And a great finish from Demanasau. Let's have a look at the statistics from the first half. Papua New Guinea versus Fiji. Papua New Guinea leading 2-1. Shots on goal, 4 each on target. Papua 2 against 1 from Fiji. 4 corners against 5 from Fiji. Offsides, none of the teams were caught offside. Fouls, 4 against 2. No cautions, no cards given in the first half.
The grand final between Papua New Guinea and Fiji for this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 final.
Yes, you can see the teams coming out there. This definitely the coaches, Lisa Cole and Nicole Demain, would have mentioned something, would have talked about the structure coming into the second half. They have 45 minutes. Can PNG hold on? Or will Fiji come out and equalize?
A new winner for this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022, knowing that New Zealand is already through being a co-host of the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023.
Yes, and it's been great just, watching the standard of football here at the tournament. From these two finalists and, other teams. We've had teams who've gone out of the region to find eligible players. And that has really, brought up the standard of football, because there were players who were exposed to high-level competition. But you've...
Kick-off for second half. Gunemba, long clearance down into Fiji's 18-yard box. Viniana didn't clear that. Ramandi still trying to shield that ball. Win a free kick for Fiji.
Yes, these first few minutes in the second half will determine, who plays their game, or will they play into their opponent's style of football.
Tora. Long aerial ball into the halfway line. PNG. Marie Kaipu. Intercepted by Sophie Dialloy. Unfortunately, that ball went out of play on the sideline. It will be a throw-in for Papua New Guinea. Upa will take the throw-in for Papua New Guinea. Trina Davis finds Demanasau. Demanasau couldn't control that. So it'll be a throw-in for Papua New Guinea. To be taken by Upa.
Yes, we see Olivia Upa changing the ball there. Maybe it's the pressure of the ball is not adequate. That player, Megan Gunemba, she comes from a football family, as you mentioned. She is a great player. She's shown herself here in the OFC Nations Cup. She's fast, she's skillful, and a powerful finisher.
It's amazing final to see, the games, players. Some of them are mothers. Some of them married, single. They have other jobs. But now, Fiji in possession. Demanasau into The edge of the 18-yard box, take the shot. Does it inch over the crossbar?
Yes, Nassau, definitely a great player. 3 times player of the match. Dribbled through the whole midfield, taking a shot at goal. Unfortunately, he just went over the crossbar in that case, Lavinia.
Opa couldn't control that one. It'll be a throw in for Fiji.
Fiji's putting on the pressure here. They're coming from Likudula to Thema. Goes past Margaret Joseph. And a powerful drive there from her.
Thema Nassau finds Trina Davis. Trina Davis, unfortunately, cleared away by Papua New Guinea. Left back.
Fiji putting in the pressure here in the 49th minute. PNG still leading 2-1. Can they hold on?
Right there to take the throw in for Fiji. Couldn't find Thema Nassau. Lovely header by Chotivini Tambua. Upa clears that throw in for Fiji.
Yes, good pressure coming in from Chotivini. And that's what Fiji needs to do.
Chotivini Tambua with a long shot into the hands of Faith Kasire, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea.
Good attempt coming in from them. However, we know, the abilities of Faith Kasire, replacement goalkeeper into the semi-final from Watpo, who was amazing there in the quarterfinals. I feel Fiji needs to, move closer into the penalty area if they wish to find the back of the net.
Yes, Finawi, you're definitely right in that manner. Kasire for Papua New Guinea plays it to Lucy to Upa. Intercepted by Trina Davis. Upa shielding that ball, only to be cleared away by Lucy.
Fiji definitely applying the pressure.
Right there, throw in for Fiji, finds Sophie Dialowai, her captain. Sophie Dialowai turns. Played inside to Chotivini Tambua. Cross kick.
Good vision there by her, but unfortunately, Trina Davis just standing off the defensive line and being called an offside.
Right there. Couldn't find Trina Davis. The ref call a foul for Trina Davis by Lavi Hola. Bit of tussle. Ranandi wins a free kick for Fiji.
Great to see the match official intervening early, ensuring that PNG takes the minimum 10 yards.
Vanessa Kumar, a long driving kick. Oh! That was lucky by Kasire. She tried to catch it at the same time, trying to deflect it off.
Good shot on goal coming in from Vanessa Kumar.
Corner kick for Fiji to be taken by Liku Zula, who plays for Ba FC here in Fiji.
Yes, you can see Liku
Zula
happy with these first few minutes of the second half.
Liku Zula. Lovely save by Faith Kasire, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea.
Wave after wave of attacks on the PNG goal. Fiji definitely looking for that equalizer. Can PNG hold on? Here in the 53rd minute of play, still PNG 2, Fiji 1.
Coletta Liku Zula. Take the corner kick for Fiji. Likudula into the miss. Everybody out of play. It will be another corner kick for Fiji now.
Yes, that's just coming off the tips of the goalkeeper. Henne, she tried to save it. No, punch it over the crossbar. So another attempt coming in from the Fiji Digicel Cooler Girls. Trina Davis.
Trina Davis with a cross into the 6-yard box. Keeper punts that away. Cleared by Papua New Guinea. Back into Fiji's possession. Tambua played it to the right back, right there. To Trina Davis. Trina Davis along the line. Sophie Dialowai, their captain, is running for the ball. Cleared by Joseph. Throw in from Sophie, finds Trina Davis. Hill. Fortunately, that was cleared away by Papua New Guinea Upopa. So it'll be a throw in for Fiji.
A different second half here, Lavinia. At the final of the OFC Women's Nations Cup, Fiji is hungry for that equalizer. PNG falling all the players falling out for a defense.
Right there for Fiji. Tries to take a shot, deflected off. Emma could have followed that shot. Collected by Kasire, the
I
goalkeeper.
believe she knew she was in an offside position, so...
Guneba. Cleared by Veronica. In the midfield. Papua New Guinea still in possession. Intercepted by Viniana Ranand. Likudula on the left link. Still Likudula. Can she go all the way through into the 18-yard box? Played it inward, finds Demanasau. Unfortunately, Demanasau couldn't control that one. Chotibini Tambua. Ranandi played inside the 18-yard box. Cleared by Papua New Guinea, last man down.
The Digicel Cooler Girls finding their rhythm here in the second half. You can see PNG falling down, trying to keep the defense. They know how hungry Fiji is to take the match tonight. Fiji under no pressure, building up from the defensive third.
Sophie Dialowai trying to get the ball off Joseph. Cleared away by Papua New Guinea. So it'll be another corner kick for Fiji.
It's good attack coming in from Sophie Dialowai, forcing Joseph to clear that ball out on the goal line.
Trina Davis to take the corner kick for Fiji. Trina Davis drives the ball into the 18-yard box. Chotivini and then Sophie Dialowai tried to head the ball into the goal. Unfortunately, went out of play.
Good attempt coming in from the Digicel Girls. The defense from PNG, keeping them at bay.
Demanasau with the ball. Treat. Referee say play on. Lovely clearance by Papua New Guinea. Right back, Lavina Holla. Back into Fiji's possession. Right there. Marie Kaipu. Kaipu into the edge of the 18-yard box. Turn. Play it back to Upa. Into the midfield. Kaipu to Yending. Unfortunately, that went out of play.
Good defense coming in from Trina Davis. You see her flying down the grandstand touchline side to assist her defensive line, and ensure that they play back, they take that shot far out from the penalty area.
Upa. Padio. Long clearance from Meroni Torre. Hola. Lovely through pass. Tora is running back, trying to clear that. Papua New Guinea. A lovely cross kick and a brilliant save by Selai Tikoi Suba. Liku Zula Zula. Hola. Intercepted by Liku Zula Zula. Still Liku Zula Zula with the ball. Liku Zula Zula couldn't control that one. Back into Fiji's half. Veronica passes the ball to Viniana. Ranandi finds Liku Zula Zula. Then Manasau. A long cross kick down the line. Papua New Guinea. Then Manasau couldn't get all of the ball now. Back to Chotivini. Chotivini plays it to their right. Lings couldn't connect with Trina Davis. Back. Upa Upa plays it inward. Now PNG in possession. Upa Upa. Olivia Upa Upa. Lovely cross kick headed away by Tora. Ooh, almost a bicycle kick from Papua New Guinea. Just into the hands of Selai Ikoisuba, the goalkeeper for Fiji.
There's good play coming in from Fiji, from the defensive third. One touch football coming in from them through the midfield, down the embankment touch, goal, down the grandstand touchline side. However, the shot on goal easily collected there by Selai Tikisuba.
Palelua Tuyanding. Lovely cross kick from PNG, cleared by Meroni Tora. Another attempt from Papua New Guinea midfield. Padio, unfortunately, that went out of play.
Substitution coming in from the PNG bench. Mari Kaipu, player number 9, being substituted by Sonia Mbahe. The 60th minute of play. PNG strengthening the defense.
Fiji still have time to equalize in this match, Finau.
Yes, less than 30 minutes in normal time. Anything is possible. They're down by, 1 goal. They've come back a different team in the second half.
Liku Zula Zula. Then Manasau. Brilliant defense from Papua New Guinea to keep Fiji out of the 18-yard box. Sophie Dialowai to Liku Zula Zula. Can Liku Zula Zula played back to the Manasau. Referee say play on. A long kick down the field to find Yending. Yending looks up, finds Megan Guneba. Back to Yending. Yending, a left footer cross kick headed away by Tora. Radea, long clearance from Radea. Joseph to Upa Upa. Upa Upa, foul in the process by Trina Davis. So it'll be a free kick for PNG.
Yes, Trina Davis, she has been working hard. You're seeing her falling up, running for the attack, falling back in defense. Unfortunately, just getting in a tussle there. Calling Olivia Upa Upa. Free kick awarded to PNG.
Margaret Joseph. A long driving free kick. Beats everybody into the goal line. So it'll be a goal kick for Fiji. Ikoisuba with a quick goal kick. Long clearance from Fiji. Tora sends the ball back into Papua New Guinea's half. Raylene. Likuzula lays it back to Ranandi. Ranandi pumps the ball forward. Kumar is running for the ball. Yes, Kumar with the ball. Kumar looks up. Fortunately, couldn't connect that one to Sophie Dialowai, her captain, the captain of Fiji Coolers tonight.
Yes, good attack coming in from Fiji. As you notice, in comparison to the first half, they're not holding the ball in the midfield. There's this quick transition that's happening, which is able to catch the PNG defense, off guard. Good switch coming in from Vanisha there, just unable to get to her captain, but, good play coming from them. PNG, on the other hand, holding steady with the defense, ensuring they're not conceding a goal here tonight.
Fiji still attacking.
It's great to see the fans of PNG out there on the embankment. The University of South Pacific just a stone throw away. So whenever you have the national teams come out and play here in Fiji, it's always great to see them come out and support the girls. Supporting their team, supporting women's football here in Oceania, it's great.
Ranandi. Padio managed to clear that. Back to Chotivini Tambua. Chotivini Tambua. Oh, intercepted by Gunemba. A long kick down into Fiji's territory. Meroni Tora cleared that. Unfortunately intercepted by Papua New Guinea. Upa with the ball. Plays it inside. Unfortunately, that just straight into the hands of Selai Tikoisuba, the Fijian goalkeeper tonight.
Again, great attack coming in from PNG. Their forwards are, really, they're fast off the feet. And
Gunemba with a long driving shot. Unfortunately, that went over the crossbar and out of play.
Again, you see that coming in from Yanding, Kaipu, Gunemba. They are fast off their feet. You see them setting the ball forward and just off the mark. And Fiji needs to watch that, because they definitely can't afford to concede another goal.
Likuzula back heel to Demanasau. Demanasau foul in the process. And it's good to see in the second half Demanasau hardly dribbled the ball,
That probably was the message from Lisa Cole, because in the first half, that's where we were holding, we were down by 1-0 and we were holding play in the middle, allowing the PNG to fall in defense. So with that quick transition,
Kumar to Sophie Dialowai with the ball. Cross that inside. Unfortunately, that was towards the goal, but I thought it was deflected off the goalkeeper, but the call is a goal kick for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, Trina is not happy with that decision, but as we see, Sophie making an attempt there. Assistant referee is in line. Probably the ball was already out of play when the goalkeeper got to it, so...
Yes, a goal kick. A free kick for Fiji to be taken by Vanisha Kumar. Can Fiji equalize from this free kick? Vanisha Kumar with a long shot over the crossbar.
And in the 67th minute of play, it's great to see that no cards have been issued. Discipline in football is key. Just clean, wonderful skills being shown by our football queens here in Oceania.
The Manasau kept that ball forward to Likuzula. A brilliant save by Faith Kasire, the goalkeeper of Papua New Guinea. Unlucky for Likuzula in that attempt.
Yes, definitely. Good vision. She looked up. She had that good peripheral view from Demanasau. She flipped it over the PNG defense. Drive coming in from Likuzula, easily collected there by Faith Kasiri. Still in the 68th minute, PNG 2, Fiji 1.
Demanasau, another flick to Vanisha Kumar. Vanessa Kumar with the ball, turns. Lovely cross kick, unfortunately headed away by Margaret Joseph of PNG. Mereoni Tora tried a lob pass forward, but it went sideways and out of play. So it will be a throw in for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, you can see the disappointment coming from her. She knows the importance as the clock winds down, how they need to get those set pieces in play. PNG still holding the fort, still playing well.
If Fiji continue with their attacking momentum, they can equalize for now.
Anything is possible, Lavinia.
Good defensive header by Tora. But there. Pass straight to Joseph. To Timini Tambua. Sophie Dialloy. Fortunately played that to PNG. Olivia Upa instead of passing it to their forwards. A long kick. Tora is running backwards. Oh, a bit of push. But at the same time, Selai Kikoisuva collect that ball for Fiji. The goalkeeper with the goal clearance.
Mereoni Tora not happy with that. But we play on as possession is in the goalkeeper's hands.
Ravea tries to clear that. Unfortunately, couldn't do so. Tora to clear the ball for Fiji.
And as we approach the 70th minute with less than 21 minutes remaining, we can see the players starting to tire out. So, it really comes down to the mental strength.
A lot of sore bodies after this match,
But we're proud of these women, they're stepping up here for their country, giving their body, giving the strength to play for the nation.
Long driving kick from Papua New Guinea, Upa, and none of the Fiji defenders going back to defend that ball.
Yes, and if you're tuning in from PNG or around Fiji, you should be proud of the girls, playing here tonight. Definitely great football, giving their best, trying to create history here today.
Chativini Tambua turns, played backward. The referee stopped the play. Player down on the far end side of the field. OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 Grand Final between Papua New Guinea and Fiji into the 71st minutes of play. Papua New Guinea still leading Fiji by 2 goals to Fiji 1.
Yes, we can see Charlie Yanding hobbling off the field there, being assisted by medical personnel. The captain definitely knowing her strength in this team, going to check on how she is. Good to see her back on her feet. And just that slip up as she took a kick into the penalty area. She probably did not land well, but good to see her back up on her feet.
Chativini Tambua lays it down. Vanessa Kumar.
Miscommunication there. You see her players running back as she sent the ball down the grandstand touchline.
Upa. Cleared by Sophie Dialloy, the captain of Fiji. Substitution for Fiji.
So substitution coming in from the Fiji bench. Chativini Tambua being replaced by Luisa Tamanitokula. And we've seen this change earlier in the tournament where Tamanitokula comes in as an impact substitute. She has been a super sub for Fiji in previous matches. In the quarterfinal and again in the semi-final where she knocks in, goals after deflection for the goalkeeper in consecutive games.
Can Luisa Tamanitokula, the police officer by profession, equalize in this match? The Manasau. Vula back to the Manasau. Oh, unfortunately, that didn't go well from the boot of the Manasau. Cleared by Papua New Guinea. Upa. Finds Mbahe. Cleared by Radea. Chatining. Sophie Dialowai. Back to Trina Davis. Trina Davis, look up. Trina Davis. A through pass to Sophie Dialowai. Unfortunately, Sophie Dialowai was not ready and only to be cleared by Margaret Joseph of Papua New Guinea. Throw in for Fiji. Trina Davis. Headed away by Upa.
With less than 17 minutes remaining in this match.
Long kick from Radea into the hands of Faith Kasiri, the goalkeeper for Papua New Guinea. Tora. Cleared by Margaret Joseph into the midfield. Still PNG in possession. A long kick down into the hands of Selai Tikoisuba, the goalkeeper for Fiji. Unlucky for the captain for Papua New Guinea, Gunemba. Foul on Biniana.
Yes, we can see the players and the coaches not happy with what's happening there. It's not the first time this incident is happening. We've seen the push coming back and then forcing a collision between the outfield player and the goalkeeper. You can see the player signaling to the assistant referee. You can see the coach trying to get the attention of the fourth official. I'm glad that they've correctly identified it.
Papua New Guinea, Padio. Upa. Couldn't connect that to Kaipu. But there. Trina Davis. But there. Then Manasau. Right across kick, couldn't reach Likuzula. Back to Ranande for Fiji. Halfway line. Likuzula with the ball. Likuzula. Oh, unfortunately, she couldn't control that ball.
Good play coming in from Likuzula. She dribbled from the embankment touchline through the midfield, making an attempt into the penalty area. But I believe by the time she reached there, she would have tied out with energy. There were other players at the edge of the penalty area. That's where the importance of, looking up, see where the positions are. You had Trina Davis on the edge. A back kick to her would have had, that angle and that space and a good shot and goal. But good defending coming in from PNG as well. PNG player down. You can see the girls starting to tie out. Substitution coming in from the PNG bench. Charlie Yending, player number 10, been replaced by player number 15, Anol Ledo. 77 minutes into play. Still PNG 2, Fiji 1.
Mr. Tamani Tokula plays it backward. Intercepted by Papua New Guinea. Tamani Tokula plays it inside to Demanasau. A long shot from Demanasau. Oh! The
Good shot coming in from Damanasau. Unfortunately, there was no one in the forwards to, finish it off. Good clearance coming in from defense from Olivia Upa. Trina trying to get there. Unfortunately, well cleared by Upa. Damanasau, shot on goal.
Trina Davis into the 18-yard box. Went out of play on the goal line, so it'll be a goal kick for Papua New Guinea. Tadina Hola. Damanasau. Bit of tussle. Pario. Deflected off. And Vanessa Kumar. Vanessa Kumar tried to get the ball away from Pario. She turned. Flicked that ball over. Cleared by Tora Tura there. Laid it down to their right wing. Trina Davis. Trina Davis. Couldn't get through to Nassau. But there, a quick throw in from Fiji. Upa to their captain. Right there, to Trina Davis. Trina Davis being marked heavily in the second half,
Throw-in being awarded to PNG.
Upa plays it down their left wing. Unfortunately, she couldn't find Mbahe. It'll be a throw in for Fiji by the right there. Megan Guneba, the captain for PNG. A lobby pass. Cleared by Tora. Ranandi. Likuzula. She turns again. Likuzula. Ranandi. Unfortunately, that went too wide and out of play on the far side. Be a throw in for Papua New Guinea.
As we can see, the captain, Megan Munemba, she knows that her forwards are fast off the mark. Just places it in there, just beyond the Fiji defense.
Munemba. Deflected off. Fiji number 15, Maria Veronica. And it'll be a corner kick for Papua New Guinea.
Fiji coach Lisa Cole going to dig deep, finding the strategy to equalize in this match with less than 9 minutes remaining. Still PNG 2, Fiji 1. Can PNG hold on?
Gunemba. A lovely cross kick from Gunemba. Player for Fiji is down. Ranandi.
The players are giving their all to play for the nation today, Lavinia.
Yes.
They've sacrificed, these months of training. This is the pinnacle of it all.
Knowing that the winner of this game will be the new winner of the OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 final.
Yes. And as you can see, there's Lucy Maino. Again, she's been a great defender. Whenever there's a corner kick, she's there in the penalty area. She's a good header, she's a good finisher. So she comes from the back into that play.
Free kick for Papua New Guinea. To be taken by Padio.
Mr. Callis foul coming in there from Sophie. Smile from Shama Mai Mai.
Clearance header from Meroni Tora finds Vanessa Kumar. Back into Papua New Guinea possession. Another foul by Sophie Dialowai. Free kick for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, as we count down the clock, it's the players start to tire out. It really comes down to the mental strength. Keeping it clean, keeping it simple, giving those short passes. Fiji cannot afford to be wasting time on those set pieces and giving fouls away. Again, Lucy Maino.
Lucy Maino with a free kick. Trina Davis with the ball now. Trina Davis. Oh, a lovely intercept by Mari Kaipu. Tora. Trina Davis with a clearance kick. Papua New Guinea played back to their last man down. Joseph. Ranandi tries to clear that ball. Liku Zula Zula. Ball went out of play. A throw in for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, here in the last 6 minutes of play, you can see PNG settling. They need to control this play in the last 6 minutes if they want to walk away with the win. Fiji brings some clearance.
Uneba is flattened off the boot of Mereoni Tora. Give away another corner kick to Papua New Guinea.
Yes, the communication in the defensive line for Fiji is important. You see them clearing the ball, but there has to be a strategy. There's no pressure. Keep it on the ground. Play out into the center.
Uneba. Oh! Ball still in Fiji's territory. Cleared away by Vemanasau. Find Luisa Tamanitokula. A long shot by Upa Upa. Defensive header by Veronica of Fiji. There will be a throw in for PNG.
Again, Lucy Maino coming from the defense, almost punishing Fiji in that case. You see her coming from the back, and no one is defending her because she's a defender. But she's that impact player when it comes into set pieces around the penalty area.
Crowds cheering. Go Papua New Guinea, go. Kumar to Luisa Tamanitokula. Sofin Dialowai. A lovely through pass, unfortunately. Margaret Joseph. Bit of tussle there. So it'll be a free kick for Papua New Guinea. Foul by Trina Davis on Maino.
It's not so fair, unfortunately coming from Trina. Probably the pressure of the game. Olivia Upa Upa injured in the process.
It's going to be a card for Trina Davis here now.
As you can see her come here, she knows she can't get the ball. She pushes the player. Not sportsmanship. And yes, first, she knows she was going to get that. First card, first caution of the match, awarded in the 88th minute of play.
Can Fiji equalize, or will PNG go away with a win tonight?
Less than 3 minutes remaining in normal time.
Margaret Joseph will take the free kick for Papua New Guinea. Ending. Turns and played backward. Sophie Diallo-White tried to intercept that. Fiji need to apply pressure if they want to equalize. Tora to Ranandi. Ranandi turned. Unfortunately, that ball went out of play. So it will be a throw in for Papua New Guinea.
Substitution coming in from the Fiji bench. Player number 7, Coletta Lipuzula, being replaced by player number 8, Anisimeli Vulitikoro. Player number 4, Marioni Toro, being substituted by player number 3, Andi Bakanideva. Double changes coming here from the Fiji bench. Can that be the magic that will equalize for Fiji with less than 1 minute remaining? Here at the OFC Women's Nations Cup final. PNG is still leading 2-1 against Fiji.
Guneba. Guneba with the ball. Guneba tries to beat Viniana. Veronica did that well. Goal kick for Fiji.
Substitution coming in from the PNG bench. Player number 5 that was injured earlier. Olivia Upa being replaced by player number 20, Gloria Laile. And as it happens, we have 4 minutes of added time here in the second half.
Fiji can still equalize if they keep their cool.
Yes, definitely the fouls being committed by them is not helping as we count down time. They need to play it smart, keep it simple. They cannot be killing time with these fouls.
Yes, Pina. They should try to play smart, pump those balls into their forwards, their strikers, and try to equalize. A free kick for Papua New Guinea. 3 Papua New Guinean players on the field. Cleared by Viniana to Trina Davis. Trina Davis. Still Trina Davis. Kick it too hard. Right into Margaret Joseph, who cleared the ball for Papua New Guinea. Throw. Is that a foul?
This free kick being awarded here in the 92nd minute. An opportunity for Fiji in the dying minutes of this match. Can Trina Davis?
Trina Davis with a free kick. Unfortunately, that didn't go high.
Yes.
Cleared by Papua New Guinea.
You can see she was disappointed the moment she kicked that ball.
Bakanideva. Politikoro. Politikoro couldn't control that one. They need to control the ball now, the forwards, the strikers for Fiji.
The winner from this match qualifies into an intercontinental playoff in New Zealand in February next year, where 10 teams will be competing for the final 3 spots at the Women's World Cup 2023. Teams have qualified from Asia, CONCACAF, which is Central and North America, CONMEBOL, South America from CAF, Africa, and the 2 remaining teams to qualify is the winner from this competition, OFC, and the winner from UEFA. 1 spot left for UEFA Confederation. That will make up the 10 teams that will have an intercontinental playoff for the final 3 spots at the Women's World Cup.
So whether it'll be Fiji or Papua New Guinea, we will wait. As time is running out for Fiji, Finau.
Yes. And also at the tournament in February next year, you'll also see, the co-host, New Zealand, playing some friendly matches with the winner from that competition and an invited team that is yet to be named.
Uneba, the captain for Papua New Guinea, is running for the ball. Ranandi finds Volitikoro. Couldn't connect that ball to Mbakanideva. Will be a throw in for Papua New Guinea.
We're into the final minute of play. And the cheers from the stands coming from the PNG fans.
Fiji still in possession. Demanasau turns. Still Demanasau with the ball. Tries to cross that inside. Sophie Diallo-White. Trina Davis. Can Trina Davis do magic over here? Oh, it's a free kick awarded to Fiji.
In these final seconds, free kick awarded. 10 yards out of the penalty area.
Can Fiji equalize from this free kick?
It's the final play. Faith Kasirai, the goalkeeper, trying to set her defense. She knows this is the final play.
Luisa Tamanito Kula with that free kick went over the crossbar, out of play, and that's the end of the game here. The grand final of the OFC Women's Nation Cup 2022. Papua New Guinea with the win tonight. And Papua New Guinea will be the new winner of this OFC Women's Nation Cup 2022.
Yes, you can see the PNG players running in to hug the goalkeeper and the on-field players. They're definitely happy for the win tonight. They know this is a step closer to the Women's World Cup, where there's a possibility to join our fellow Oceania sisters, New Zealand. Nicola Demain, definitely happy with that. She has been the strategist tonight, knowing where Fiji's weaknesses were.
Definitely Finau. Unlucky for Fiji. They couldn't utilize those opportunities in the second half. And PNG still hold on tight until the end of the whistle for this finals of the OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022.
You can see what Poa carrying her coach. She's definitely happy and excited. They know they're one step closer there, and it's great to see Lisa Cole stepping in, congratulating the opposition. Great fair play. Unfortunately for the Fiji Digicel Cooler girls, their run has finally come to an end. But good display of football by them. Good fight out there tonight.
Yes, Finau. The Cooler girls should be proud, even though, the match didn't go their way. But they should be proud of the brilliant performance they put tonight. Unfortunately, they lost their goalkeeper, Wasui Tonga, in the first half of this match. But PNG, with a combination of Yending and Kaipo, and none other than their captain, were up firing tonight for this OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022. Yending on the left link, connect well with none other than their captain, Megan Guneba. And they make use of all those opportunities. Come comes for them in the Fiji 18-yard box.
Yes, Lavinia. And that's it. That's the end of this tournament. Fiji is the runner-up. Papua New Guinea won this tournament. And this is not the end. They still have one more competition for the Continental Cup that will be held in Auckland next year. And yes, if you are following the OFC page, you would have heard from the captain for Papua New Guinea, Megan Kunemba. What she's saying is that although they came fourth during the 2018 OFC Women's Nations Cup in New Caledonia, but this time they want to take back this trophy back to Papua New Guinea. What an exciting moment for Papua New Guinea and Fiji. To Fiji. Yes, it's an emotional for Team Fiji as they are the hosting nation for this tournament. But finally, they made it to the final against Papua New Guinea. And Papua New Guinea will try their best during the Continental Cup. And as you can see, Papua New Guinea team are on the center circle of the field, kneeling down, praying. Yes, the players and the coaches are emotional this evening. And yes, it's a close score, 1-2 against Fiji. It's never too late. 4 more years to go. They're still young and fit, and they can train for the next OFC Women's Nations Cup in 4 years' time.
Papua New Guinea are through to the playoff tournament for the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023 that will be held in Auckland and Hamilton, New Zealand next year, February. Now we throw to Lisa Cole, the head coach of the Digicel Kula Girls.
Lisa Cole, the World Cup journey comes to an end tonight, unfortunately, but your players have been tremendous as they battle it out here today. You must be proud of the girls.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of the effort they put in today. That was a great game to watch, I'm sure, on both sides of it. We're running hard to try to create a goal. Papua New Guinea's got dynamic forward, so it just was a great match, and unfortunately, we ended up on the losing side of it. But really proud of the effort the girls put in.
Good performance. You saw the fans and everyone cheering you on. The impact you had on this team is tremendous, being here for a few months. But definitely lessons learned from this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we're a pretty young team. You saw some of our inexperience early in the game, a bit of nerves and things like that. But the future of Fiji women's football is in really, really positive direction. We have great players that are committed. The FA is now committed. And I'm really proud of just what we've been able to do. And you can see, you look at this crowd and you go, listen, this is what it should look like. Women should be supported just like the men. And I'm upset we didn't give them the victory today, but we gave them a hell of a game.
You definitely did a hell of a game. And not just in this game, throughout the tournament, you had fans around the Pacific, here in Fiji. And, you coming with that coaching network in the U.S., you have following that far. The impact it definitely has here in Oceania is great. What message do you have for your fans and friends and family who's watching tonight?
Yeah, the biggest thing is keep supporting this group of players, keep supporting this organization, because what you're going to invest in now should be just the start, right? There's a Pacific Games, there's a U20 event. I think 6 to 7 of my players are eligible to play in the U20s. So let's go on that journey with them. Let's support the women the next time they come out to the Pacific Games. And next time the World Cup qualifying comes back, let's be prepared to make sure that this game is ours.
Thank you, Lisa. Definitely we can see the plans ahead for the Under-20, for the Pacific Cup. We're wishing you all the best and the team post-tournament.
Yeah, thank you, Vinaka.
A lovely interview from Lisa Cole. Fiji reached the OFC Women's Nations Cup final twice, Adele. Unfortunately, they lost twice. Maybe this time around, third time around, they'll reach the final, and who knows, they will or might win the final. But definitely, football in Fiji is growing, and it's going to be massive in years to come.
Yes, as you can hear, the crowds are cheering up for Papua New Guinea, and the team is working in through the field of play up right in front of the supporters. And yes, finally they won this tournament. And now we will go straight to Nicola Demain, the head coach for Papua New Guinea.
Nicola Demain, first of all, congratulations on an impressive win here tonight at the OFC and Women's Nations Cup 2022. A win for you, a win for the girls, history in the making. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, it was all very emotional in that second half, and but happy. Obviously, we've got the win. We made history, won the Nations Cup, and who knows what the future holds now.
You know, you're also coming up against a formidable side. What was the strategy in the last 2 days to make sure that you went away with the win tonight?
Well, we had a good plan. We worked on some different ideas of how we could nullify what Fiji would throw at us, and I thought we were in complete control of the game in the first half, and the score could have gone anywhere. And then you got to take your hat off to Fiji in the second half. That they came at us, and we sort of had to weather it rather than being a bit calmer and keeping possession. But that's finals football, and you got to fight to the death, and that's what Fiji did. And we were lucky at times to hold on to that, but you got to back the defending, the goalkeeping. The whole team performed really well to get the win.
I'm sure a lot of fans and family and friends out in Port Moresby, in Lae, are watching in and cheering on tonight. What message do you have for those fans out there and those little girls, who definitely your girls have been great role models for them?
Look, I mean, we keep saying it's a team of 34 with all the staff, but it's actually a team of 8 million, I believe. And the whole country's been behind us the whole time. The Prime Minister, all the messages that we've been getting have been keeping the girls working hard, recovering well, and preparing well so that they could deliver for their country.
One more step closer to the Women's World Cup as you head into February for the Intercontinental Challenge. What will the next few months look like for PNG?
I mean, the next few weeks, we're going to have to let the girls go home. We've got, I think, 7 mothers on the team. These ladies have been together for 2.5 months and made massive sacrifices. This is all on them, what they've achieved so far, so we can watch and see what they can achieve at the next stage. The amazing women warriors who have earned the right to take this trophy home today and to represent Oceania at the next stage.
You've been a former OFC development officer here in OFC. You've seen the development through the years, now being in the coach around Oceania as well. What's your feeling about the status of football and women here in Oceania?
Yeah, having dedicated a lot of my time to helping the Pacific develop, I'm really happy what we've seen at this tournament. See Solomon's come through and building women's football there. The level's been great, the investment's been good. It can only go up from here as a confederation, so it's really pleasing to see.
Nicola Demain, congratulations once again. And as you take that one step closer to join our Oceania sisters, New Zealand, at the Women's World Cup, I believe all of Oceania will be cheering both of you on. Congratulations once again.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Happy, proud coach, Nicola Demain. It's interesting to hear she mentioned it's not just a team, it's a team for 8 million, which is the whole populations of Papua New Guinea, Adele.
And 7 mothers inside the team Papua New Guinea, and it's quite a long time to come here and play here while their kids are at home cheering up for Papua New Guinea. And we have here the player of the match, Ramona Badio from Papua New Guinea.
Ramona, congratulations on the win. Double celebration here for you as PNG take one step closer to the Women's Nation Cup, and you on the final with that impressive performance, winning the player of the match. How do you feel right now?
Firstly, mila talk thank you, big man, creator me. Ogata something and plan. Sa making plan. Ogata something sa come up. So this la win. Domi plan now. Miya mamas nong control performance lol. Girls domi na as a team as a whole. Na me dedicated this la win golo baby domi na husband domi back lo PNG one time all people domi lo Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
She thanks the Lord for the victory, and also to her teammates, to her son Ivan and husband. The win is dedicated to the people of Papua New Guinea.
Definitely, Ramona. Heading into the, one step closer to the Women's World Cup. Going into February, you have the Intercontinental Challenge. What can we see from Ramona heading into that competition?
Maskim lo ting play also one time you qualify now go play lo the next step
Okay, ting kami big plan mas na go back and thank you lo head coach lo mipla na mipla go back and lo country lo mipla bampla stop na training na keep fitness level lo mipla lo move forward lo next step.
Basically she's saying that preparations will start as soon as possible, and they will have to work on their weaknesses going forward.
I know you've thanked your fans and you've thanked everyone back home, but I'm sure, the win today, being a historic one for PNG, a lot of little girls out there in PNG are definitely inspired. What message do you have for them?
Message to me go gata ligli call young pla Mary Becken lo PNG. Sports and one pla good plus something. But you travel na look him up na to pride blue yet, family blue na country blue.
She's happy to represent PNG and as a role model. As a role models to the young women and girls in Papua New Guinea, sports is something that the girls can tap into. The success of women's team here is an example of that.
Again, double congratulations for you. All the best to the PNG team. All the best to you heading into the intercontinental competition, Ramona.
Thank you so much.
And that's it, the player of the match, Ramona Batio from Papua New Guinea.
Let us take a quick at the stats for this match. Adele. Papua New Guinea walk away with a win tonight with 2 goals to Fiji, 1. Shots at goal, even though Fiji had more shots at goal, but on target, only 3 were on target. PNG, 5 shots at goal, 2 on target, and that's the 2 goals from tonight's game. Foul, a yellow card for Fiji, but that didn't deter the Fiji side from playing until the end of the game. Unlucky for Fiji, PNG with a win tonight. And that means they will go through to the playoff tournament for the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023. Teams that already qualified for this tournament in Hamilton and Auckland come February next year are Thailand, Chinese Taipei, Paraguay, Chile, Cameroon, Panama, Haiti, Senegal, Papua New Guinea, and we'll await the winner from the UEFA tournament, which we will know come October this year.
It's just amazing to see all the fans out. I believe more than 5,000 here at the stadiums and many more millions watching from the Pacific. This pinnacle event, it has definitely impacted women's football. And here we can see the main trophy up for grabs, PNG, to take it home tonight.
Definitely. PNG, the new winner for the OFC Women's Nation Cup 2022. So not only a new winner, but they are through to the playoff tournament for the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023 that will be played in Hamilton and Auckland in February next year, Finau.
Yes, and we see the Fiji fans, they're just happy to come and witness great football by our Oceania football queens out here, They've definitely enjoyed this time, and you see the Fiji players.
Yes, Fina. This Fiji team, if you can see Fina, the young players, most of them are utility players. If they have the right pathway, continuous development, they'll be a team to watch in years to come.
Yes, and as mentioned correctly by Lisa Cole, you have you have development happening from within the MAs. This Fiji team has about 5 players who are eligible for the next Under-20 OFC World Cup competition. So that goes to show the testament of development happening within the MA. Out of the 4 finalists, semi-finalists, Samoa, PNG, and Solomon Islands, these 3 teams have just developed within the MA. Fiji, the only one getting players from USA. And also you've seen the impact of Samoa, having those eligible players from New Zealand. So, a great blend of players here.
We are just waiting for the awards ceremony for this OFC Women's Nation Cup 2022.
And you can see Lisa Cole congratulating the PNG team earlier. And that she knows these players, having coached them in 2016 Under-20 World Cup. Having a hug there with Ramona, so she's known these players, coaching them earlier in 2016.
Definitely, Fina. It's been an amazing OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022.
Oh yes, most definitely, Lavinia. It's just been a celebration of women's football culminating here at the HFC Bank Stadium, and it's so great to see the impact it has in Oceania, with everyone just following on social media, the fans turning out here today. Definitely, and it will have an impact on women's football here in the region. And you can see the 3 teams that's will be getting medals out this evening.
It's amazing to see, the enemies on the field, but after the game, they sisterhood, and they greet each other, they socialize with each other, and that's the beauty of sports, and
Yes.
let alone football in this manner.
Most definitely, Lavinia. I mean, sports has been used as a tool, as a platform to address social issues and issues that's been faced by women and girls, especially here in the region. And it's interesting to hear the many stories that come out, from these teams, from these girls, the challenges they had to go through to come to this competition. And, that shows the resilience of Pacific women. That shows, how empowered they are to be here. And, we should salute every woman who's participating here in this country. And we call on the MAs, to keep supporting your women in football.
And it's amazing to see that UN Women coming on board to be OFC partner in gender equality and ending violence towards women and children as well,
Yes, they know sports, football, can be a driver for that change in the community, in society. So definitely that partnership is key in addressing those social issues. It's good to see the players, just mingling, just having fun. And yes, Siri Vasitonga far on the left side of the screen, you can see she's injured.
Colorful. It's amazing to hear the stories behind the team, For Papua New Guinea playing in the final, they have 7 mothers in the team.
And, amazingly, here in the Pacific, everyone comes together. It's a celebration of football as PNG progresses one step closer to the Women's World Cup and hopefully join our Oceania sisters, New Zealand. Definitely every team and every Pacific Islander will be, cheering them on in that February tournament, hoping that they do go to the Women's World Cup.
Definitely, Finau.
And the great thing about this tournament, you've also seen the team officials in the technical area, on the bench, pretty much made up of women. That's a celebration of the development that has happened. Previously we've had a lot of, the coach, the head coach, but you've seen all the changes coming in. And this tournament, we've seen great coaches, stepping up, helping the women. Even in terms of Paul Eiffel, you have Bertrand Suri, who is no stranger here in Oceania football. Fiji football, getting the help from Lisa Cole, Nicola Demain. We have Connie Selby, a colorful thread of coaches, definitely helping to the development of football.
Yes, Finau. At the end of this tournament, we may say that apart from PNG being the new OFC Women's Nations Cup 2022 winner, we say football is the winner as well, in the sense that football brings people together from all walks of life.
Yes, it's definitely great to see not just the growth of women's football here in Oceania, but also other sports. And like a friend of mine, Elena McDonald, mentioned, one of the biggest growing sports right now is women in sports. And she's definitely true. It's, you're seeing women, the platform of sports being utilized. It's a comfort zone for them. It's an informal area where they can just come in and with the best.
International football back after such a long break. We would now like to introduce the following presenters of the awards and medals to honor our teams and players. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome OFC President Lambert Maltok.
Yes.
Fiji Football Association President Rajesh
We see
Patel.
the OFC President, Mr. Lambert
UN
Maltok,
Women Representative Shabina Khan.
stepping up on the podium.
OFC
And the President of
Women's
Fiji
Football
Football,
Manager
Mr. Rajesh
Emma
Patel.
Evans. Fiji Football Association Women's Vice President
UN
Susan
Women
Weiss.
Representative Shabina Khan here tonight.
Fiji Football
Joining her
Association
on the stage
Executive
is
Board Member
Emma Evans
Nadia Krishna.
of OFC Women's Manager. Joining them on the stage is Susan Weiss.
OFC will now honor the Fair Play team of the tournament. The winner of the Fair Play Award is Samoa. Accepting the award on behalf of the team is the Samoan captain Monique Fisher.
Fair play.
Fair Play team being awarded to Samoa. And stepping up is the captain, Monique Fisher.
Monique Fisher, the captain for Samoa, receiving that award from UN Women Representative Shabina Khan.
A great captain, a great leader here at the OFC Nations Cup.
OFC will now honor the top scorer of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a three-way tie, each of whom scored 5 goals throughout the tournament. And the winners of the Golden Boot are Jada Stewart of Samoa, Ramona Padio from Papua New Guinea, and Megan Munamba from Papua New Guinea.
And And the next award is given for the Golden Boots. The Jada Stewart of Samoa, Ramona Party of PNG, and Megan Ngunemba, the captain of PNG. The Golden Boot is awarded to the player who scores the most number of goals here in the tournament, and each of these players scored 5 goals each. A tie
The
between
winner
them.
of the Golden Glove is Camille Andre from Tahiti.
Yes, Camille Andre from Tahiti, the goalkeeper of Tahiti, receiving the Golden Glove. This is awarded to the best and outstanding goalkeeper in the tournament.
OFC will now honor the player of the tournament. The winner of the Golden Ball is Thema Nassau from Fiji.
And the Golden Ball Awards given to Thema Nassau. This award is given to the best and most outstanding player here in the tournament. She played 4 games, 3 player of the match. In the pool match, the quarterfinal, and the semi-final. And here she walks away tonight with the Golden Ball.
Of course, we wouldn't have a game without officials.